The late game, an early game champ. Ooh, Crowny. That's why they're last picking AD carry. He's got the Samira in his back pocket. I don't think we've ever seen Crowny on Samira. We saw, was it Karzi playing it in the LEC?
Yesterday.
Front to back, very good scaling. Kind of like a double AD carry always kind of works. The Brob's not base. It's actually moved towards mid. BTO. Flash, hook, the miasma comes down. It means that BTO cannot flash away.
With the general lack of wave clear on the side of BDS, it would pay pretty heavy dividends to a
flash hook on Nautilus. Mercer's going to face check it. That should be a kill.
There's the hook. Mercer locked up. Cleanses away with Breath of Light, trying to get away, but Crowny diving in. Mercer down. LeBrob, the second kill of the game. A bloodthirsty support, and the Inferno trigger in from Crowny. Flash away from Jankos. The Subjugate topping him up, but it won't be enough. The blades whirl, and Crowny give it away a little bit. There's the Rift Toad going down.
The Dunk Master is around.
So Adam and Sher will take the gold, split it between the two of them here. And first tower obviously giving you... He has 30% of his team's damage. He has gold leads usually in the early game. Not so much in this game as we see Adam caught out towards the top side. Evie is going to land the knockup. Flash away with the dominance. Adam tries to turn it back around, but Brittle into the knockup. Into BTO, the kill of instinct.
From for Herald, the second one, and see what they can get out of it. There's the tower from Crowny.
It's one of the benefits of getting an early dragon for yourself. Is that
only now being started up, and that tower's still not dead. So it feels like they're a little bit behind on the tempo. In my personal opinion.
A little bit late. I think BTO maybe should have stayed around. Yep. Like you guys are talking about. Just make sure you get that extra wave in, because you'd have an extra
vision, which was just highlighted as well by our observers. It just means the kind of fight, I mean, like you were saying, Gabriel.
Hook onto Jankos, there's a knock-up, and Jankos just deleted. The extra bush, the extra vision helping.
Just the Kaiser, killer instinct.
A lot of damage though from BTO and Flacket if they can get in the right position. Adam flashes forward, lands the stun, the hook goes wide, but Crowny already gets the kill. Inferno trigger is well forward by Crowny. He's low, BTO kills him off with the killer instinct. And the Prey Seeker, Adam's still on the chase. Pings back to the Baron for BDS as Adam now has overstayed the Sterax proc, but he might fall as well as Heretics pushing further forward. But LeBron flashing in across the wall, the Hex Flash, and BTO pays for his greed with his life. They're going to come towards the mid lane here, but the wave's still quite a way away. BDS will step forward. Adam tanks it. They do take.
I learned that lore. I didn't know that Daisy was Annie's sister. Like, that is... If you guys at home, if you don't know the lore of Ivern,
it's terrifying.
Dungeons and Dragons. They're just this like mysterious trickster people that live in the woods.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I will come back to the... you know how people say, oh, wouldn't it be a nice gift on his birthday to win?
Cooldown as well, you can see in the bottom left, 15, 14 seconds. Fight starting.
Knocked up, death charge coming out. Miasma not quite on Evie there. He is rooted up though with the root caller. Redemption coming down as BDS look for the engage. Call of the Fort God now coming from Evie as he gets the knockup onto Adam, LeBron and Crowny. Crowny dashing away. Trying to build up those style stacks but can't quite get enough.
I feel like a little bit hesitant from Evie there on the ultimate pull, right? Maybe not sure necessarily on how long that blade roll cooldown actually was. But now, Team Heretics on the Baron, BDS teleporting back in.
It's good force. I think they have to go for it. No flash on Samira, no ult on the Nautilus. Saya still has ult. Just flip the Baron, try and get it down. Shio has the flash.
So it is down to 2,500. The hook landing onto Evie. The Baron low is secured by Jankos. LeBron jumping away. Inferno trigger in the middle of the bit from Crowny, but he doesn't have the damage. And now Heretics can open up. Adam looking to go away. BTO going forward to get instinct. And Heretics have absolutely flipped it on his head. BTO still
the ult off as well. Gets stunned up. Eventually dies, but like you said, BTO just free hitting next to Flash. Walking in and hoping that they can get the Crowny S ult rank to them as well. They have the melee ult to try and cleanse away from something, but Mercer needs to stay next to Flacket.
Look at this angle from BTO.
Evie's fighting up against Adam. Adam's going to be able to back away there. He has the hull breaker, but that's a bot tier 2. A little bit more cocky, but you don't really want to risk that. But Evie's going to get a mid tier 2. So that's 2 towers off the back of the Baron.
For that fight has potential pickle to new.
BTO has ult. Smart Zonias.
Yeah. Hook onto Flacket. Pops the Feather Storm. Redemption coming down as well. The root of the Flacket. He goes golden for a second, but BDS are collapsing in on him, and he will fall. Meanwhile, Nuke trying to escape from the clutches of the BTO and Evie. He'll go down as well. 1-for-1 trade across the map.
It's a split fight, isn't it? BDS pull the trigger top because Heretics tried to pull the trigger mid. 1-for-1, like you said. Jankos has the flash. He can try and get out here over the wall, and he is going to be able to do so. BTO got that mid tier 3. It's going to fall to the minions. So they find a tower off the back of this, and they don't have to invest. BTO is so much of his team's damage here. They're going to give up the dragon. They don't have the setup or the vision to contest, but they have got a good angle to run towards the top side here and force BDS on a face check. There's Baron. Adam uses the ultimate. He needs to flash forwards. He wants to fight.
Stun, knockup coming out from Evie. He lands the Call of God. Force God, Flacket, low Feather Storm, but Adam takes it. Crowny trying to dash around the Inferno trigger. The healing not enough. BTO pushing around the back of the fight. His team manages to pick up 2. And now Nuke, Sheo, and LeBron are running for their lives. But Heretics do not want to let them escape. LeBron with a good hook away. The Prey Seeker
was untouched. He dived forwards, killed Crowny, killed Adam, and then he snipes off Labrov. 30 seconds, 25 seconds on the respawns. Can they look for an end here? BTO can TP back if they want a full... What a team fight from Heretics once again. Just calling the bluff.
Oh, wow.
Shio, BTO.
It was so low already. BTO just absolutely bad.
Oh, my God!
And BTO is on an absolute tear.
Response to it, they've just not been able to stop BTO from diving in these past couple of fights, and now with the Baron buff and the guys are being at 5 items, Heretics can just group around them and make sure he doesn't die.
40,000 damage in this game. Looking for this top tier 3 now is Heretics. They've got the poke, they've got the Baron. Heavy's on mid, buffing up the inhibitor creeps. Second inhibitor falls. Bot wave is really far away though, so it's...
BTO currently sitting at 50% of his team's damage. 55-0. It's a pretty impressive number as BDS rock back on their haunches. Heretics looking for the third inhibitor, often the death knell of a game. The nails in the coffin, you could say, as Heretics look to bury BDS in an early grave. Third inhibitor goes down. BDS will try to retreat, but they don't really have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
Void Seekers continue to hit from BTO. Call of the Forge God. Emmy looking for the knockup. Labrov going back in with the hook. Death charge onto Mercer, but what can BDS do when it takes down one? Black had already fallen. Adam gonna answer in response though as Heretics find one for themselves. Emmy on the front line. Crowley trying to survive, but BTO godlike. And what a way for the Heretics to go. BTO just shredding through BDS. And they're looking to claim another victory. 1 game away from playoffs. 1 game away from locking Vitality out of season finals. BDS on the back foot as Heretics claim game.